Hello there. Today we are going to construct one of the Elizabeth Craft Design iris shutter, and I will tell you exactly what pages I use and what is this kit, the name and the number. And I also cut a page one is of his planners. This is planner number 1. I will also include that in the description for the video, and the papers that I used to cut this. It looks like a camera, and we're gonna put the shutter of the camera in there, and this circle was in there, and that's what I'm gonna put. That's what you're gonna see when you open the shutter. You're gonna see the center of the rose, and that's what we're gonna be doing. So I'm gonna go step by step. This is what comes with the kit, except for the kit only had 3 of the banana shape, and you have to cut 6 to assemble this, and it has these 4 rings. So I'm gonna start slowly to do this for you, and then on the next video we can put it on the journal and decorate the page that it goes next to it. So you're gonna start with the 6 bananas. I put them in double, so I cut them twice and glue them together because they have to be sturdy. Now you see that this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those things that go like that. You're gonna grab it in here, and you're gonna start in there putting the bananas, I'm gonna say, and then you put them in here, and this part has to be out like that. And then you put 1, then you go to the next one and put the inside like that. There's a piece of glue in there. Then you go to the next one and put it like that, and put it like here. Now you have 3 already. Now you can put a paper clip to hold them together. This paper clip you're gonna remove later. Okay? Now then you go to the next one and put it like this. Then the next 2 are gonna be underneath of what you already done. So you have to look inside and put them. And now we have the next 2. I'm gonna put another paper clip. Now we have the wheel together. Now I purchased these tiny glue dots, mini dots. They're double-sided, they're permanent, they're called mini dots, small embellishments, and they're 3/16 of an inch, and this is how they look. And you are going to apply these on that area that looks like a star. It's a circle. You may not see it on my piece. There's gonna be like a star circle in there, and that's where you're gonna put your glue dot. Next, these are the glue dots, and I'm gonna find my star in there. I'm gonna put the glue dot in that star. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna do that on all 6. Now this section, which I don't remember the letter, because they do have letters. This is the B. So the B section, which looks like an arrow, is what you use to move the shutter, to open and close the shutter. If you're not gonna use this section, you can use this like this. But if you are going to use this insert, then this is too small. See, is too small for there, so you have to put an extension, and this is where these things come for. And the bottom section, if you see, is a darker color because I want it to show those lines in there. So this is going to be glued in here like this, and it's to extend this section. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna glue these two sections in here. It has to be flush in here. You put first one section and then you put the other section behind, like that section behind, and you glue those together. Now when you put this in here, on the arrow you're gonna see the white, and I don't want to see the white. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to distress that tip, and let me find a color that matches this. This is worn lipstick, and I'm gonna put it only on this tip because I want it to be the color underneath, show the color underneath. See, it's very similar to the other color. Okay, so we was waiting for that to dry a tiny bit, and we are going to put the glue on the backing here, and maybe a tiny bit on that line. And then we're going to put this, we're going to line this with the back part like that, and glue it like that. This is going to strengthen also this thing. And then the back, I was testing the color in there. See how pretty? Now we're going to do the second part in here. We're going to put the pink on the other side because we want the pink to show. Make sure it is all lined up, both areas, and then you can press it, and now you should have something looking like that. This is what's gonna be in here, like this, in here, opening and closing the shutter. I'm thinking maybe that I should reinforce these two, and I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna cut another of these to put in the back. So now I am distressing this with a tater rose. This paper is super gorgeous, super gorgeous. I will show it to you in a minute. See how pretty it is? It's super pretty. Now you have to put these together, this piece that you just created, and you see that there's a big gap in here, and there's like points in there. So you're gonna put these tiny next to that one in there, and then push these on your dots. When you get to this stage, you remove the paper clips, and now we are gonna glue the back. We're gonna glue something in the back because these glue dots, they have to move. I still have glue in here. My goodness gracious. We're gonna add the glue dots in those folding parts. So that you know, I'm gonna put it on the tip. And the tip, if there's like a bubble in there, that's where you're gonna put it, on top of the bubble. I'm gonna show you. The easier way to put the dots is to pinch it, and when you lift it, the glue is gonna stay in there. Now, you're gonna take the one that has the C. You have to look for the letter C, and you're gonna place it on top of the others, and then you're going to be moving those folding areas, which I should put the other way so they didn't have that color in there, but oh well. This is the first time I do it, but oops, that didn't glue well. So I folded all of them, and this is the moment of truth. This should move in there, and it does. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my goodness, it worked, it worked, it worked. Now, I believe this is what goes on top of that and covers those lines, and this will go also underneath in here. We're not gonna glue it yet because I realized that I don't have the foam to put it in the back, so I order it, and tomorrow I will continue the video. But at least this is a working shutter. Show you it works. So it was a success. This is my show and tell for today. Look at these are from Recollections, and they're still available. Look at how pretty these butterflies are. Now I want to select one of these. I think this one is too tiny. I don't know if I should put one that is going outside, but they're so pretty. They're so pretty. And I think it will go perfect with the color combinations that I am doing. And look at this one. I'm making also another shutter for my travel journal. I'm gonna use in daisies. Now we have to glue this wheel to here, the iris to the insert. And is supposed to be like a camera insert. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the same dots. We're gonna put them in between, in the middle, in between these and in here. And let's see, where was the dot in here? Oh, here. Can hardly see them. So to put the dot, you put it where you want it, you press, and when you lift, it stays in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all those dots, and I will be right back. I put all the dots where I want them to be, and now I have to attach this to here. But see this arrow? I want that arrow to be aligned with the stitches in here, but I want also this to be, and let's see, I'm going to completely close it, so it's at the top in here. And then I want it to show in here. See, I wanted it to show in there. And I am going to align this so that it is completely in the center and the lines are, and I believe it is where I want it to be. So now I'm gonna press so that those dots can attach to my iris shutter. This is called an iris shutter. So now I can open this like this. Now we are going to add, I want to show you in another one that I have in here that I'm also doing. Because in here, this is racing, that is racing in there. I want this to be at the same level. So I'm gonna add, see, I added two, you can add 3 if you want to, but I added 2 of the, let's see, because if you press it, it's like 2. So yeah, I added 2 of this tape. I will show you. It's called 3M PE foam, and it's not permanent. It's a removable tape. And I added 2, I will show you. So I'm gonna add it like this, and this section I have to cut it so that it doesn't interrupt that. So I'm gonna go with the tape, the 3M tape, and I'm gonna put it in here, And oops, it's removable. It's a hair. So no, I hope you are in camera. Come on, hair. And when I get to this area, I can do like this and cut it. Oops, and that was bad. It was not straight. So I'm gonna do it outside of camera so that I can go closer and do it straight. Because I didn't do that straight, I'm gonna put the section that I did not put in there. And I will be right back. But to put the second layer, you just put the second layer on top of that one and then cut it. And then now it has 2 layers. And I'm gonna continue and do a second layer in here. Remove the tape. And then put the second layer. And cut it. And then we can do the one that is the one in here. When you get to this area, first cut the in here, and then you have to cut it in here. And that was again not straight. That's all right. Everything is fixable. That's the missing part. Oh, come on. Now I'm gonna remove that tape to put the second. Come on, I mess up with my nails. Okay, so there goes the second. Okay. And then we have to lift it to cut that section. And that's it. So now we have to glue this to the other page. Now I have to find the center. And what I decided to put in the center was the same circle that came out when I cut the insert, which is this, which is exactly that goes in there. So it goes this way. So what I'm gonna do, I want to glue it there before I put this. What I'm gonna do is gonna open this and make sure it is where I need it to be. So by moving it this way, and I'm gonna move this a tiny bit in here. So I think that's a good place for the circle. And I'm going to put this straight so that I can put also this straight. I believe it's kind of straight in there. So I think the circle should go there. Didn't put the glue. So let's put the glue. I don't see the pencil lines. I did some pencil lines and I don't see them now. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Let's put it back again. But if this is where I want it. I think that's good. And I asked in several videos where to get these things, and I found a place in England that makes them real pretty, and so I ordered some and I will show them to you when they get here. So now I'm gonna glue these, but I want to make sure that when I glue it I can see that, so I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay, so we're gonna put back glue dots, but we have to make sure that they do not interrupt these. So put them in the middle, away from there. I'll show you where did I put my glue dots? Glue dots, not blue. Okay, let's see. Okay, for example, I'm gonna put one in there. Oops. I want it away from these things. So you see, I have this gorgeous design and I don't want to put a ring in there. This is the one that I cut for the pink one and for the, but I don't want to put that in there because I have a beautiful piece of paper, but you may not have that beautiful piece of paper and you may want to put the ring, and this is where you glue the ring in here, and now it looks more like a camera. So I am going to do probably glue the ring in here, but in here I am going to choose one of the ornate ones. So I was thinking whether to choose. I already started cutting the purple one, so I'm going to use the purple one because this is very difficult to cut all those pieces. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to put a sentiment in here that I have to cut. And this is the center that I want to glue in there, in this one. So it's going to show like this. So for now, let's finish with this one. So I wanted to put a butterfly in here. I don't know which one. Maybe in here. Let's open this. I don't want to cover my rose, any of my roses actually. And I wanted the butterfly to be a different color, not pink, but let's see. And this is a set of Recollection butterflies, which I said before in the video. And they're still available. And they are super pretty, super pretty. Some of them have glitter. I think I'm gonna take this one, oh no, no, butterfly, no. Okay, butterfly, you cannot stay there. It stayed in the wrong place. You have to be careful. it stays instantly wherever you put them. So I'm gonna put another one in here. And since you have to put 3, the rule of design, maybe this one here. Need another small one. So I have these stickers of butterflies, and they have tiny butterflies in the back, so I cut one of them and I'm gonna glue them in here so that I have my 3rd butterfly. It's tiny butterfly. Hopefully I put it in the right place this time. I think that's good. Let me just bring my glue remover. And I'm gonna put some eyelets in here, pink eyelets, and the sentiment in here with a background, and I'm gonna call it done. I put all the eyelets, and I was finding ways to decorate this more. So I am putting these 3/16, I think is of an inch. I'm not sure. And let's see, I am putting both of them through the middle. I started both of them going this way, and now I put them here on the middle, and I'm gonna do a bow in here, and I'm gonna do 2 bows. This is going to be a pocket in the page, and you're gonna see me struggling to make this ribbon because of my hands, but you'll do a better job. So I'm gonna do another ribbon also in here, 2 ribbons. So again, take a piece of, then you put on one side, and then on the other side, like this. Then both of them, you're gonna bring them to the center. I hope this is long enough. And the other one too, to the center. And you have to do this before you glue your page, because once you glue the page, you won't be able to access this for the back. I mean, this to the page. This is gonna be a pocket that you're gonna glue to the page, but you have to do this before you glue your pocket. Okay, it's not gonna be that difficult for you guys, okay? You know, my hands are not working anymore. Let's move one to the other side, like when you're doing that. And then I probably did it too small in here. Okay, so we're using this die cut to cut this section with this beautiful paper. And we are gonna glue this in here, but before we do that, we're gonna glue the sentiment on top of it with the art glitter glue. Now we're gonna glue this in here. Okay, let's put them. Where did I put it? Okay, so let's put this with something white behind, so that you can see the final product. So this is it. Thank you for joining me. Please come back for other videos. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.